Effective discipline. All right, that's interesting. All right, we'll go with the first one. I think it's a video I saw once on Facebook. It was about an admiral, and he said the first thing you need to do is make your bed. And if you want to change the world, that's what it was. I'm sorry. If you want to change the world, make your bed. And I remember I saw that video and I thought that's an interesting logo or interesting title. Let me click on it. And he talked about the importance of doing the first thing in the morning. The first thing in the day was to wake up and set your bed, make your bed. And then he gave a lot of reasons why it's so important. For example, he said that maybe at the end of the day you had a bad day, but there's such a refreshing idea, idea that when you go home, you're going home to a freshly made bed, and that will make the day better. I remember thinking that's a pretty cool concept. So I think the first action that you need to do or you need to have in order to be a disciplined person or have a very disciplined, fruitful life is make your bed. Wake up in the morning. The first thing you need to do is, I'm going to set up my bed. And I think that's, it sends a very powerful message from your brain. And it says, hey, the first thing I had to do, I already did it. Now the next step. And I think that's very important. The second thing, the second tip I can give people is to sit down and really plan out your day. I think a lot of people don't do that, and they'll be surprised how effective their time would be if they sat down and realized how much time they really have. I think one of the most erroneous mindsets is, I don't have time. No, I don't think you don't have time. I just don't think you've organized your time correctly. If you sit down and you really plan out your day hour by hour, you're going to see, physically, you're going to see how much time you do have and how much time you have to create your project, how much time you have to do the things you want to do. And so I think many times we go out our lives, we don't necessarily plan what we need to do. And I think that's a very wrong thing to do. You need to sit down, maybe once, just sit down, plan your day, and you're gonna realize that if you do that every day, you set up your plan, and then you start to execute your plan, that becomes a habit. Sooner or later, you won't need to do that anymore because your mind, your body is already accustomed to the habit or accustomed to the schedule, and you won't have to do it anymore. But when you first start off, planning your day is extremely important.